Have you ever heard about the war between Canada and Denmark? This unusual conflict is better known as the Whiskey War, and it all started because of this tiny piece of land called Hans Island. But what do two countries nearly 4,000 kilometers apart have to do with this lonely rock? In 1953, Greenland was officially defined as a district of the Kingdom of Denmark, creating a tiny shared border with Canada in the Arctic. Hans Island sits about 18 kilometers from both countries, so under international law, both could claim it. In 1984, Denmark's Minister for Greenland, Tom Høyem, visited the island, planted Denmark's flag and left behind a bottle of Schnapps with a note, "Welcome to the Danish island." So, how did Canada respond? By declaring war? Sending troops? Not quite. Canadian soldiers simply visited Hans Island, removed the Danish flag, raised their own, and left behind a bottle of Canadian whiskey with a note saying, "Welcome to Canada," and so began the friendliest tug-of-war ever. For decades, each side kept swapping flags and bottles of booze. Finally, in 2022, the two nations signed an agreement to split Hans Island right down the middle, creating the world's newest land border between Canada and Denmark. And that's how the Whiskey War ended, with a toast to friendship in the Arctic. Cheers to the world's most polite war.